Knowledge is information, awareness, and understanding gained through learning, study, and experiences. It includes facts, practical skill, and general familiarity with a subject of the world. Knowledge. First and foremost, before I get started, I want to give all honor and glory and power to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rahakwadash. I want to say double honors to our elders, our great apostles, great millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well, being great example to Israel. All right, man, the elect. I want to say peace and blessings to the hopefully elect on the four corner, presenting truth and sincerity. All right, the great song that you brought in the bar. I just come to a little quick lesson. All right, through the spinning power of Yahweh Shema Shai, who gives me the inspiration, all right, and motivation to do so, all right, before the evil times to come. You know, to get those that have ears to hear and eyes to see, all right, the protection, which is ahead, come in the form of a shield. All right, it's known as a covering. Isaiah 33:6. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. And it's very important. You know, the Spirit always give me to say it's not just the men's, it's you women's too. All right? Because Jacob trouble consists men and women. All right? And children. We all going to have to go through the effects of the troubling time. But having the knowledge, as the definition say, information. And the information comes from the prophets, who the Most High Yahweh have given the Spirit to, all right, to break down these prophecies, break down these scriptures, all right, to inform you and to enlighten you of the coming danger. For you can be aware, all right, of the beast, be aware of the devil, be aware of Satan, all right, and be aware of things to come and understand them. Because the scriptures say, with all that getting, get what? Get understanding. But you gain that through learning from the prophets, studying from the prophets, and experiencing. All right, because this truth, this walk of life is all about experiences, going to lessons. All right, and we'll be able to gain, all right, the trust that you have by Shema Shai by enduring these things. So I'm gonna play these videos, and like these women say, you're gonna have to learn how to share in order to survive. That's the only how you women's gonna make it. You're gonna have to learn how to show your man. It's only one way. So Lord willing, y'all brothers to be edified. You know, I lay the law down. Check this out.
I'll say it again. Alpha niggas. At the end of the day, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Alpha niggas get bitches hourly, minutely, daily. Now, I'm not saying they're fucking these bitches every single hour of the day, every single day of the week. I'm just saying that feminine energy is naturally attracted to alpha male energy. And they're going to constantly get bitches after them. And I'm saying, again, I'm not saying they're fucking these bitches daily. They probably are, though, which most of them fucking are. So I just try to be nice right now because y'all hate when I say that. But I think that women have to understand that, bitch, that nigga is the shit, bitch. Like, that, you just, okay, you look at that nigga and see that he is fucking everything that a bitch could want, everything that a bitch could dream of, and you think that the next bitch not gonna shoot her fucking shot because of you. And I've said this before, bitch, we don't care about you at all, bitch. You hoes will learn to share. That's the thing. You bitches will learn to share on the down low or either up in public. Again, okay, the type of polygamy that I am into, I don't give a fuck about meeting your wife. If we meet, cool, but just know I'm not your side chick. We know of each other, but we don't gotta kick it. You know what I mean? Again, and the little side bitches, I don't give a fuck about them hoes. You can have 25 side bitches for all I care. Just wrap that shit the fuck up. You know what I mean? And don't bring me no side bitch babies, because them bitch babies be the worst. You know what I mean? But again, I think that my life is on like easy mode when it comes to like who I'm dating, because I mind my business and let an alpha male be an alpha male. At the
And see, and this sounds just like Isaiah 32, which is becoming more blatantly now. You see this all on Instagram, Facebook, polygamy. That's natural. All right, a man having more than one woman is natural, man. Look at the animal kingdom, for example. The lions. The lions just don't have no one damn lioness. All right? He have more than one lioness. Birds, tigers, you know, giraffe. Like the animal kingdom itself teach you. All right? But it's only in Babylon the Great America that you stuck to one goddamn woman, but the woman can have more than one man. The shit don't make sense. Everything is turned upside down. All right, that's why Jacob Trouble, all right, is going to put everything back in place, all right, as far as you women, all right, and your attitude, all right, the way you think. Oh, yeah, Jacob Trouble going to be a motherfucker, all right? So this is Isaiah 32:2. It says, a man should be a hiding place from the wind, and a cover from the tempest, as a river of water in a dry place, as a shadow of a rock in a weary land. You see?
And the eyes of them that see shall not be dim, and the ears of them that hear shall hearken.
All right, so let's go to Isaiah 13. Yeah, so this is Isaiah 13, and I'm going to start at 11. And it said, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wickedness of their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. So this was going to make women get in their right mind of accepting their man having more than one woman. All right, because the Lord is going to punish, all right, Babylon the Great for this evil. So it's not just you men going to have to get right with the Lord, it's you women too. You're going to have to follow in order or get left behind. I will make a man more precious than fine gold. You heard her. All right, speaking about the alpha male, your man, you know he got the looks. You know he got the criteria. All the women want him. All the women like him. All the women want him. They want a piece of him. And guess what? You're going to have to sit back and let them work. But when you really look at it, it's the Most High Yahweh, all right, putting that play together. Because prophecy got to be fulfilled that certain women are of the elect to be saved. All right? So you women got to come to the understanding, the realization of this not about you. This is about the will of the Lord. That's what you got to come to the realization to. It say, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the gold of wedge or Ophir. All right? So in that time, all right, a man is going to be the desire, all right, of a woman. Not the other way around like it is now. Men desire women's. But in that day, the women's going to desire a man. Not no any man. Because Rick Ross and Jeezy and Gotti and, you know, all these young thugs, these YNs, no, sir, them niggas going to die. All right? They're going to die either famine, in the race wars, the gang wars, civil war. All right? On the Lord, take their ass overseas and fight. Either way it go, they through. That's why a man gonna be more precious than in that day, because it's gonna be not enough men around. All right, and look what the Lord said in verse 13. Therefore, I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place, and in the wrath of the Lord Yahweh of hosts in that day, his spirit's anger. And what he mean by that? Those thermonuclear missiles. All right. When they get shot from one end of the earth to this end of the earth, the Lord gonna shake this place, man. So you women, just by hearing this, it should spark fear in you. Because you can't be saved on your own. That's that bullshit ass Christianity myth. How you will need to be saved through a man. In order to make it, you will have to go through the man. Because that's the order how the Most High Yahweh set up. Alright? Now let's play some more videos.
A lot of women are really going to be upset at me when I say this, but have you ever wondered why black women are the least protected? I will tell you, it's because black women do not understand that the black man is the prize. The white woman gets it, the Chinese woman gets it, the Indian woman gets it. And you know what's so crazy? I have never heard any other group of women say I don't need a man. Never in my life have I heard an Asian woman say it. I've never heard a white woman say it. I've never heard a Mexican woman say it. I've never heard a Russian or a Jewish woman say it. I've always heard a black woman say, I don't need a man. But here's the crazy thing. Here's why fathers are needed in black girls' lives. A woman chooses who she wants to give the vagina to, but a black man chooses who he wants to give his last name to. With that being said, for every good man, there's 50 women that want him. So why do black women think that they're the prize? Why do black women keep teaching their daughters that, oh, you don't need a man, you're the prize? No. She's not the prize. Black women, stop teaching your daughters that, because you're wrong. And fathers are needed in their lives so they can teach them the opposite of the bullshit that black women are teaching them. When y'all get it, that's when you'll be protected. That's when you'll be getting married and men will want to settle down with you. But I'm over it. I'm totally over black women putting out this stupid narrative that they don't need a man because they're the prize. You're not the prize. Black men are the prize, always.
Boom.
Is you're gonna have to start sharing. Did y'all hear me? Okay? You're gonna have to share. You either are gonna play, be a part of it knowingly, or you're gonna be a part of it unknowingly. So you have to choose, sisters, which role you want to play.
Yeah.
But you're going. You're going to.
And the serpent, he did a good job at that. You know, blinding you women, tricking you women, bamboozling you women. All right, thinking that you are the prize, thinking that you is who you not. All right. So why do you have about Shema Shai? You know, last video.
Here into the world, a lot of black women are white supremacists. How they hold themselves, how they walk, how they talk, how they raise their children, how disconnected they are from God, but they're so connected to the white man system, it gives white supremacists. I find it weird that when I get up here and I talk about God, black women get so disrespectful. They call you a pygmy. They try to belittle you based off how you look when God has told you to accept who you are, not to be changed. You are imperfect while being perfect. I find the whole conversation weird. I seen this lady on TikTok, she being very disrespectful towards black men. Hold on. This individual is being very disrespectful towards black men. She literally sits on live every single day blaming black men for her issues and for the issues of the black woman that the black woman can't solve on her own. I've never understood the conversation from black women who blame black men when the black man comes from you. He comes from your womb. So if you hate the black man, if the black man is so toxic, who do you blame for his behavior when he's coming from the woman? I find the whole conversation weird. Because real black women, pro-black women who are pro-black, meaning you are pro-black people as a whole and not just the black woman, you support the whole community, not just part of it. I find it so weird that when black women get in my comment section, oh, well, we are God. Why would you ever want me to worship God? Who the white people? Why are you talking about what the white people have done? Why haven't you went to God for yourself and asked for proof? I find the whole conversation weird. So there are so many black women in America today who don't even believe in God. That's why we have the issues that we have within the black community. God is not religion. How would you know that? Because you don't deal with God. You're following what the people have told you. I find it weird. Not once do you black women go ask God for proof, but y'all follow the white man system. You want to tell me that you're pro-black, but you disrespect black men. How can you do that? If you're not serving God, you're serving the white supremacist system. America is literally built off of white supremacy. Literally. So if you're not serving God, who are you serving? And you're not serving God. Y'all are white supremacists and y'all don't realize it. Check your behavior. Check your thought pattern. You're a white supremacist. Because if you follow God, we would not be having the issues that we have within the black community. And it starts with us, the mothers. The mothers are the first teachers. And y'all behave like white supremacists. I'm a real pro-black woman. And we are supporting the men and the children. We don't allow nobody to be disrespected, not just the black woman. Pick what side you're going to be on. It's time to people.
Yeah, because what it is when it comes down to serving the Lord in truth and sincerity, it comes with order, boundaries, and rejections. And that's something that the woman is not built on. accountability, humbleness, because Babylon the Great, all right, this so-called white man, all right, through liberation, have given these women, all right, a license to do whatever the fuck they want to do in this world. And this had really fucked their minds up from when you think about 1970s, 60s, the women's was with the men's. The 70s, same thing, you had the milkman, then the 80s, you had the rap, the Queen Latifah, the conscious rap and shit. They were still slick, with the man. Then the 90s, you had Beyonce, you know what I'm saying? You had all these different TLC, you had all these different groups, all right, because the media, all right, through television really destroyed the mind of our women. Now you got the 2000 women. Now we're in 2026, these young women, they all the way out of order. Why? Because they have been trained and taught, all right, by the ways of Babylon. That's why she said black women today are white supremacists. Which is slick true. Which is slick true. 144 again, call about small shot. So Lord willing, y'all brothers who the edified. Till next time, Shalom, Baba Barbara Ka'akim. May the Lord team bless y'all day. And remember, pray, fear, and watch. Shalom.